Smells very bisexual in here.
Oh, I miss my man.
Oh my God. I'm tired of this shit.
I want to really get honest and break this down a bit because men have been trying to tell us this and we're not really listening to them. Actually, we're not listening to them at all. So I'm going to put myself out there and say it. So here are my questions. Number one, whatever happened to the average income man being the standard for husband material? I mean, modern women nowadays, we have these astronomical standards for men having to make this six figures. Do we not understand that based on blackdemographics.com, the average earnings for a black man 25 and over is about $40,000 to $50,000 a year? And that's less than 1% of black men making six figures. And only 3 in 10 black households are making $75,000 or more. But we don't care anything about real statistics. We just place our unrealistic fantasies on men, expecting them to pull money out their asses, ears, and toes, so that we can live these luxurious lifestyles that we see on shows like Atlanta Housewives.
You guys are not letting them go anymore? I thought y'all didn't care. Because according to them and what I've noticed, you guys did not want to say hi back when they said hi to you at the grocery store. Now all of a sudden the man wants to go on the plane and go find somebody and you have a problem with that. Saying why he gotta go all the way over there. Because he went around the corner and that did not work. Us women have to stop being so difficult and understand what it is that we actually want, because obviously the men that we want are approaching us and we feel that that's not the right person for us.
So there's something that I stumbled upon on my TikTok, and it's something called Passport Bros. And it's basically...
Bro, who are these guys who created this, bro? You gotta give them a hand clap. Passport, bro. These men out the country finding the women. They tired of these American women. Well, hey, I don't blame you, bro. I do not blame you. Go, hey, do what y'all gotta do. You feel me? I support the Passport Bros. You hear me?
I get it, but military men have been doing it for years. I'm
in the military, so I don't think I ever messed with a girl out the country though. But I've been with my girl for a while though. While I was traveling, I was with my girl, so I wasn't messing with nobody, so.
Through my whole military career watching the men do that. So, I mean, what can you say? What's not for you is not for you. And you can't be pressed over it. That's how I feel. It's their business. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm cutting you short on your idea or anything like that, but you just can't be pressed with that, baby.
They can't.
Like, you really can't.
Hear
You
me?
gotta live your life.
I'm telling you.
Hey, what's going on, good people? This is Tori with Dating Right, and in this video, we're gonna be talking about, as much as we talk about women who talk bad about the passport men, we're actually gonna be talking about some of the women who understand why men are leaving and dating women in other
100%.
countries. Because we all know there are some good women in the States, but unfortunately,
Hey, them
due to
foreign
social
women,
media-
they'll treat you right for a minute though. They'll come over here to America. Soon as they get Americanized, out the door. I seen that happen so many times. They'll come over here and get you to bring them over here. To get Americanized, leave you, my boy. They just need you to, some of them be doing that. Y'all gotta be careful when y'all bring them over, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we see a lot of the bad ones. So we're definitely gonna break it down. But before we do, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 10,000K subscribers. Like the video, drop a comment down below.
Did he just say 10,000K subscribers? I know it ain't true. Did he say that? 10,000K subscribers. Hey, I'm gonna let him get a pass on that one, bro. Cause hey, I've been on his video, so I'm gonna let him get a pass.
Appreciate you guys. Let's get right into it.
Modern day women are seriously delusional, and they're giving women in general, especially in America, a really bad rap, and I'm kind of tired of it. They live in this delusion and on this pedestal that they themselves have created, thinking that all they need is a pretty face and some.
The man has already got on peak. This soft girl era trend is some bullshit. This the same thing Pick Me's been telling y'all since day one, which is simply act like a lady. You will get further with men if you are nicer to them. Instead, y'all coin the term unfriendly black hottie and sit around like 30-plus-year-old men girls calling yourself independent, constantly with your dependent hand out. Y'all fight for y'all right to be masculine and exude the most ugly traits you see in men that you claim to hate. And then you don't demonize women until it comes to a Pick Me.
Come on, y'all give me a hand clap too. She's speaking it. Go ahead and speak that. Preach, preacher.
Because of course, if a man is agreeing with you, you must be wrong. One protection for men, but constantly disrespecting them every opportunity you get when they're not behaving how you want them to behave. And then the moment they state their preferences, they're controlling and misogynistic. And of course, it's women's empowerment until we don't agree with you. Then it's name calling and belittling. The fake trope about men's accountability when y'all really just want the leverage to act like them socially and not be judged. But only when it comes to bad parenting and hypersexuality. Instead of correcting the behavior, we should be able to do it because men do it too, even though you know it's wrong. And then use them in like ATMs, but then get mad when they treat you like a prostitute. But good luck on y'all soft girl era. The Pick Me's been new.
She spoke it though.
And check this out, guys. They're not only shaming men for using their passport, they're shaming American women who speak out against them. They're calling them pick-me's. You guys have heard of this. They're trying to shame women when women speak out. These women are just relentless. But once again, we got another good sister who knows what it is. She knows the facts. She knows. Women know what's going on.
They know what it is.
All of them know this, but I think there's some type of girl code that they try to stick to, and just but they just dislike a lot of men and the talking points that men have. They know men are right, but they don't want to say it. So, but this good sister here is speaking up, and she don't look like she's afraid. So, good for her. Let's give her her flowers.
Listen to this.
It's a scam that's become so normalized that we don't even realize it's a scam anymore.
The I'm an independent, strong black woman, I don't need no man narrative is a scam. Here's why.
She just told y'all. I'm telling you, scam.
Society has conditioned us to believe that we don't need anybody, we don't need any support, and we can do it all on our own. What a lot of us has accepted as normal is really not normal. Households were created to be two adults and children. The price points that the world is set in now requires two incomes. That's why you're working two jobs. And if we are not working two jobs, we have told ourselves that we have to go back to school, get higher education so we can make more money, which is a necessity. But wouldn't it be better if you had a whole team member helping you along? Because what ends up happening is, yes, love, your career is great. Yes, I am so proud of you for getting your doctorate. I am so proud of you for buying the house. No, I do not believe that women should wait to progress in life until they have a man. That's not what I'm saying. But we are so guarded and we are protecting ourselves so heavily away from every man that we miss on a good man. We automatically assume that all black men are out to get us. And the more you think something, the more you believe something, and the more you see something. So we cut off all men who are not making at least six figures. We tell our baby daddies we don't need them because you're not able to pay us substantial child support. So my kids don't need you. And we don't realize that our black men offer so much more than just their financial provision. They offer protection. They offer guidance. They offer leadership. They offer a masculine energy that absolutely depletes you when
women,
you have
they be understanding. We got some smart women out here, but they just don't want to act smart sometimes. You feel what I'm saying?
To provide that. You are created to be feminine. You are created to be the nurturer. You were created to be soft and loving. And we are having to play both roles because we are not allowing any man in out of fear that we're going to get the wrong men. And I understand our concern, but The I'm an independent, strong black woman, I don't need no man narrative is keeping us working way later in life than what we're supposed to. It is keeping us away from the black men who want to protect us and keep us safe. It is keeping us away from the black men that would go to the moon and back to make sure that we're happy and healthy. Make sure our children are happy and healthy. It is taking away the example of manhood that our sons need and the example of how a man is supposed to love a woman that our daughters need. And it is taking away the opportunity for us to rest. That's why our mother struggled for 60 years and now she is exhausted and she's beat down. We deserve so much more. Let's give it to ourselves.
This good sister here definitely gets it. And she remind me of, my sister, my actual family member sister. Like this is the stuff that I was raised around women. I grew up around women, hearing the locker talk. I've noticed the fact that women talk the same way men do. She was definitely dropping some facts. So let's make sure we protect sisters 100%. Like that.
And you a black girl right here in these great United States because they ain't letting y'all asses go nowhere.
Well, I'm sorry to bust your bubble, sister. But you can't stop.
Without a domain, your website is invisible. With hosting your domains, you are in business. Every web...
Oh, so you guys are not letting them go anymore? I thought y'all didn't care. Because according to them and what I've noticed, you guys did not want to say hi back when they said hi to you at the grocery store. Now all of a sudden the man wants to go on the plane and go find somebody and you have a problem with that. Saying why he gotta go all the way over there. Because he went around the corner and that did not work. Us women have to stop being so difficult and understand what it is that we actually want, because obviously the men that we want are approaching us and we feel that that's not the right person for us. That sounds so confusing even explaining that. Mad because he's not wearing the type of clothes that you'd rather him put on. When clothes could change and you could help him change that by going to the mall. Remember the song by Beyonce, Upgrade You? Try it. I don't think he would mind if you try to give him a little oomph to his clothes. It's just clothes. Those little things do not matter. What matters is if those characteristics that the man has will last a lifetime of happiness. A lifetime of someone who has your back. A lifetime of honesty and respect. And for us, a lifetime of protection. To say the least, those clothes are not going to protect you at all, sis. So if you're not willing to understand that, then let these men go. You act like he's going over there to find a man. It's just another girl, sis. What happened to the sisterhood?
And fellas, we all know that we're seeing a lot of these videos of women coming back to the table now to have a conversation and talk about this. But the truth of the matter is, I think it's a bit too late. Honestly, I think our tickets are already booked and that flight has already left. A lot of men are just done, and I don't see a lot of them coming back to the table. Once a lot of these men leave and go experience other women, it's a wrap, because those other women are so good to them, they're not coming back.
I'm telling them, once they get that foreign woman treatment, bro, over